Avatar: The Way of Water may have been released last month, but to this day, it continues to be a blockbuster hit. And from the looks of it, the possibility of seeing the continuation of Jake, Neytiri, and the rest of the Na'vi is looking bright. But for today's episode, we'll be talking about a certain Avatar 2 theory that reveals what the Way of the Water really means. So make sure you tune in if you don't want to miss out. In today's episode, we'll discuss how Avatar: The Way of Water will depict Pandora's aquatic side, while also revealing something important about the Na'vi homeworld. With the subtitle Avatar: The Way of Water, the film may reveal a hidden meaning to Pandora's seas and the element unobtainium. James Cameron's extremely beautiful sequel, Avatar 2, is already a visual effects milestone, on par with the original Avatar. Avatar 2 will take fans from Pandora's lush woods to the planet's deep and extremely blue waters, using breakthrough underwater motion capture technology. And the second trailer for Avatar 2 has also been revealed. The sentence, "The Way of Water connects all things, before your birth and after your death," spoken by Britton Dalton's Loak, the son of Jake and Neytiri, appears in the teaser for Avatar 2. There's significance in this statement that is crucial to the future of the Avatar films. While Avatar 2 clearly emphasizes Pandora's maritime side, this remark is one of several hints to the Na'vi goddess Eywa's more profound presence in the ocean. Looking back at Avatar and forward to Avatar 2, the mineral unobtainium may also play an important role in this, acting as a link between the Na'vi, Pandora's wildlife and ecosystem, and Eywa herself. And here's the thing, the key to Eywa seems to be the material unobtainium. Humans extracting unobtainium from Pandora encroach on some of the Na'vi's most holy spots in Avatar, including the sacred tree where Jake and Neytiri first proclaim their love for one another. Later, the Omatakaya's home tree becomes one of Stephen Lang's Colonel Miles Quaritch's key goals, with the tree being ruthlessly blasted down for the unobtainium beneath it to be effectively mined. The Na'vi's spirit goddess Eywa has a significant presence and connection to them in both locations, which is a common element of both. This suggests that the Na'vi's soul tree, the location of Jake's permanent transfer into his Na'vi body, contains a big unobtainium deposit beneath it. Eywa appears to be most active in unobtainium-rich areas on Pandora, implying that the element is more than just a mineral found in the planet's soil. Unobtainium could be an elixir of sorts, facilitating Pandora's consciousness and the Na'vi's connection to Eywa. This is where Avatar 2, with the subtitle The Way of Water, becomes fascinating. Apart from the site of Jake's former body, there's a possibility that the waters of Pandora may also be rich in unobtainium. While unobtainium is only established in Pandora's soil in Avatar, geology ensures that unobtainium would also be discovered in huge numbers in Pandora's waters. This is owing to the natural erosion of unobtainium into the greatest bodies of water from Pandora's landmasses in the Avatar movie, and the soil at the sea's bottom is also expected to have substantial mineral concentrations, including unobtainium. That changes the character of unobtainium as a conduit for the Na'vi's link to Eywa. The erosion of the element in Pandora's oceans would make them the region of the planet where the Na'vi can most directly connect to Eywa. If a significant amount of unobtainium in a given area leads to a stronger presence by Eywa, this would make swimming in the ocean itself essentially equivalent to being immersed in holy water for the Na'vi. With Eywa's presence, the seas of Pandora would become an ethereal aquatic realm, making everything from sailing to surfing a truly religious experience. That can only mean one thing for the Na'vi people, who will be introduced to more seafaring tribes in the underwater story of Avatar 2. In line with this theory, you could say that the Na'vi located near the water may be closer to Eywa than any others, with Eywa likely having her strongest presence underwater as a result of the unobtainium dumped into Pandora's waters. The Na'vi who call the ocean home may have a special affinity with the deity. Swimming beneath Pandora's vast waters, the Na'vi who live there may have felt Eywa's presence more strongly than any other Na'vi on the planet. Given how close the forest-dwelling Omatakaya are to Eywa, swimming in a Pandorian ocean could be a transcendental experience unlike any other. With the connection to Eywa being so practically immersive underwater, it may help put the long wait for Avatar 2 into context. With Cameron aiming to complete completely enthrall spectators with the feel of Eywa's presence. It also displays Pandora's oceans as a potential conflict. Quaritch and Earth's Resources Development Administration thought they'd struck gold with the amount of unobtainium discovered beneath Home Tree, but that deposit may only touch the surface of Pandora's oceans. Not only could this make the planet's seas an even more attractive target for humans digging the planet, but it may also lay the scenario for a war for the planet's fate. If unobtainium is taken from what could be Pandora's most sacred place, the Na'vi's relationship with Eywa may be forever shattered. In Avatar 2, the Na'vi may have to struggle to safeguard Pandora's oceans from humans and potentially Na'vi antagonists. Indeed, the Na'vi may be battling tooth and nail to protect the potentially vital intermediary element between themselves and Eywa from the returning humans who will stop at nothing to grab it. The Na'vi's close ties to Pandora and their literal depiction of Eywa may indicate that one can approach Eywa on multiple levels and in different ways. As the Omaticaya in Avatar shows, the Na'vi already have a strong bond with Eywa in their forest home. The fact that unobtainium is close to their most sacred places could be the literal key to feeling Eywa's presence. Unobtainium, which is abundant in the watery depths of Pandora and could serve as a link between the Na'vi and Eywa, would make traveling there an unparalleled metaphysical experience. In addition to the numerous glimpses that the Avatar 2 trailer has provided, this may also shed light on the hidden meaning of the movie's title, The Way of Water, with Pandora's oceans being the most prized location in the Na'vi's connection to Eywa, and one they might have to defend against the bad guys in the movie who want to take the unobtainium away. Now, let's talk about the rest of the upcoming Avatar films and how James Cameron confirms its true magic. The writers of Avatar: The Way of Water have hinted at the genuine beauty of the plot unfolding in James Cameron's sequels beyond Avatar: The Way of Water. Cameron's astonishing original use of groundbreaking motion capture technology and CGI, which makes the colorful environment of Pandora and the indigenous people of Na'vi feel all the more lifelike, is responsible for much of the franchise's popularity. Avatar: The Way of Water writers Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver hinted at a significant expansion of Pandora in the next Avatar sequels, with Avatar 3, 4, and 5 planned to come in proposed 2-year intervals, according to Variety. Jaffa and Silver stated that the audience couldn't guess what scenario the Sully family would find themselves in, stating that the clans you'll meet and the worlds you'll find on Pandora, you can't even conceive what they're like. This not only adds to the franchise's future excitement, but also underlines Cameron's actual interest in the Avatar films. With this in mind, one thing's confirmed: Pandora is the best part of Avatar, so we may get to explore more of their planet in the sequels. Pandora first appeared in Avatar as the Na'vi home planet, which humans were mining for resources, before expanding into further colonization in Avatar: The Way of Water. The previous film depicted Pandora's forest with some beautiful visual effects, thanks to major advances in CGI technology, but Avatar: The Way of Water expanded this tenfold by introducing the Metkayina, a reef tribe of Na'vi, and Pandora's oceans. Now, Jaffa and Silver's comments appear to demonstrate that the expansion of Pandora is crucial to Cameron's Avatar flicks. New tribes have been teased for Avatar 3, and Jaffa and Silver have stated that new locales and species will appear in the sequels. While many people believe that the Avatar sequels will continue to focus on Jake Sully and his family, it appears that Cameron's attention will be on Pandora, as he will continue to develop world-building techniques and the stunning visuals that come with it. This is a really interesting idea for the next sequels and could serve to strengthen the tales even further. And for the franchise, the world of Pandora makes up for several characters' weaknesses and the plot to a certain point. Some have criticized Avatar: The Way of Water for having a weak plot, owing to the main focus of the movie being the new hybrid avatar, Quaritch, on a vengeance mission against Jake and his family. Nonetheless, stories for the sequels have been teased that point to some significant events occurring, and The Way of Water's success does not appear to have been hampered by any flaws in the plot. Any flaws in the narratives or characters were readily compensated for by the magnificent universe established in Pandora. Speaking of character plot, in Avatar 3, we may see a redemption arc for Colonel Quaritch. The version of Quaritch presented in Avatar: The Way of Water has been considerably altered by his prior self's death. death, in addition to several major truths revealed during Cameron's new film. The Way of Water introduced audiences to Miles Spider Socorro, Quaritch's biological son who grew up in Pandora's forest with Jake and Neytiri's children. Furthermore, Quaritch is exposed to the Eywa network multiple times throughout Avatar: The Way of Water, most notably when he bonds with his Ikrin. This process must be widening his cerebral connections, maybe making him more vulnerable to Eywa and opening his eyes to the beauty of Pandora and the value of the Na'vi's relationship to nature, something he was utterly unaware of in Avatar. Using the Sully family turmoil as a talking point serves to showcase Cameron's fascinating new environment, giving the audience someone to root for while stressing the connection between the Na'vi and their world. If this trend continues in the next sequels, the Avatar franchise's success will only increase. The successors of Avatar: The Way of Water will undoubtedly continue the theme of introducing new, stunning areas on Pandora. And on that note, we're ending today's video about James Cameron's Avatar. Are you excited to see what else the director has in mind for the rest of the sequels? Let us know what you're most excited about in the comment section below. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. See you next time.